Hello, hello. Good evening, tribe. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you guys are all rested. Okay, this is going to be a reading for Scorpio. Listen, those notifications go crazy. Not a word, right? All day long until I cut this on. So we got a lot of messages, this reading is going to be deep, okay? Deep, deep. All right. If you resonate with this reading, you do not have to be a sun sign Scorpio. You could be looking at this for transformation, marriage, okay, rebirth, transformation, wills, other people's money. I guess. I hope you're not watching for that, right? That's none of our business. Yeah. Rebirth, right? The spiritual realm. We got a lot of messages though to unpack, so alright, let me get my chat going. I was actually getting a lot of visions today. And my ancestor would be proud. I've got smudge on my face. Hi, all. Good afternoon, good morning, good night. Hey, TK. TK. Alright, so let me get all these messages. Lord, there's a lot to unpack, okay? So if you resonate with this reading, okay, you're definitely going to want to take your time with it, dissect it, come back to it, take notes. On TK, you're going to want to do the Scorpio reading on members as well. I'm doing well, TK. I'm doing well. Motherfuckers ain't shit, TK. TK says deactivate, still resonate. You better resonate with this. Your ancestors will come mask on you. They showed up thick, alright? Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I even smudged for this one. Yeah, I did, TK. So, yeah. So, go back in your camera roll to April 26th, right? See what was going on there. So, I'm going to show you what was going on my camera roll, okay? All right, so what's it called when you don't want to live, but you don't want to kill yourself? Life, right? These are years worth of messages on my camera roll. So I never claimed to be anything but who the fuck I am. What's a bad bitch, mommy? We are warrior women. I don't know, my girl. Okay, so that's what we got, right? And I had pictures of my niece when she was born and my daughter when she was born. So somebody's pregnant, okay, period. Period. I just lost the chat, you guys. Okay. The mask that the kachina that you see on the thumbnail, that is what I was getting a vision of. So that's why I put that as the thumbnail. The Hopi Native American tribe has come through thick today. I thought I took a picture of them. I'm not sure. I was seeing all the children with the hairdos, right? All right, we're just gonna look it up. 6:44 on the clock. You could be seeing 444, 555, and if so, this message is definitely for you, right? 144555. So, these were the children that I was seeing, my third eye, and they were all surrounding me. So the elders were there too. This is what I was seeing, right? They all have bangs. If you go back, I'm not really going to get into all of it because I'll be here forever. But the Scorpio reading, that was come to fruition today, right? Go set them timers for self on there. I had to watch it 2 or 3 times and set the timers. And when they went off and things, this is all the things that I got, right? I got those kind. I love warrior women over bad bitch. Me too. Me too. Period on period. I love it too. Okay, so the song, these are channeled messages that I channeled over the last couple days. So I've been setting with this energy, and then it all came today, right? That song, and it's all coming back to me now. So I'll stop the world and melt with you, right? This starship here, okay, Hopi didn't disappear. They did not fall off the face of this earth. They ascended as a whole, okay? They went interstellar. What does it mean you mean to be interstellar? Okay, well, they're here and they're there and they're here at the same time, okay? Many of us that are incarnate here are in 2 places at once, meaning we are sleeping in a chamber somewhere and we're split consciousness. Our consciousness is here and we are also there. Okay, interstellar. Okay. I can't remember the movie with Martin Short back in the day where he shrunk himself and he's in a ship, right? And he's going through the human body. Okay, that's sort of kind of like that. Okay, interstellar. They can move through our chakra systems. Okay, all right. I know that's, you know, just listen. Okay, so a partner who has no ambiguity, okay, about what they feel reinforces the person you're becoming, right? It's important you both crave each other's attention and give equally. You need to feel desired, otherwise the relationship is not for you. And I feel like a lot of people can resonate with this. This is something that I got off of my pattern yesterday. The pattern is very good. It tells you your cycles, basically what your patterns are so that you can not be stuck in your own way, right? So in Romeo and Juliet, Mercutio says, ask for me tomorrow and you shall find me a grave man, right? So that has a vague meaning, right? It can be interpreted in many ways, meaning you need a partner where you don't have to guess where you stand with them, in other words, right? So you say what you mean what you say. Okay, it is what it is, period. So yeah, ask for me tomorrow and you shall be a grave man, meaning, right? Mother may not be there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Flighty. Okay. You need stability, right? Stability is key. So say what you mean and mean what you say. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment till it becomes a memory, and that's by Dr. Seuss. Okay, Dr. Seuss is a children's book writer. Okay, if okay, so you don't have to be pregnant, right? You could be birthing something new, or your purpose could involve children. You could be this warrior spirit that protects over children. See what I'm saying? This will make sense if you know anything about your past lives and or what you're here to do. If you're getting glimpses in the future, if you're dreaming of this, this is why. So if you're in, for instance, I can't remember what night it was. I've always dreamt of being the protector of children, right? I always end up with a bunch of children in fucked up situations in my dreams. Okay, the last one that I had was this week, and it was of the Holocaust, and we were in an underground bunker. Okay, and I had a bunch of babies and young children, and the babies were crying, and I'm trying to keep them quiet. Need you mind? We had to go down there in a hurry. I don't have any freaking I don't have anything. No diapers, no nothing. I'm trying to get these children to not cry so they don't give away our location. And yeah, it was terrible. It's always terrible, right? So and another one that I continuously have had since I was a child was like the zombie apocalypse, and I'm always end up in this hospital, right? But we're in like the glass doors, and they can see us, right? And it freaks the kids out, and I'm trying to cover the shit up so that the children don't have to see them, and they're beating up on the door, and it's fucking terrible, right? So, if you are in a twin flame connection, you represent the part of this person's psyche that they keep hidden from others, right? You're this person's spiritual side, okay? The one that they keep locked away and they don't fully embrace, okay? Because it doesn't fit their program or their society. Yeah. All right, and that's fucking terrible. You know, love and light to whoever's going through that. Fuck society. You're here to be a divergent. You're here for change, okay? If you do not embrace your destiny, if you do not embrace your calling or your purpose, you will keep getting your ass handed to you like I did. Period. Okay, so go back to your camera roll and look back at April 26th. Okay, not any particular year, but this will give you further downloads or clues of this message. Also, if you feel guided, join members. The Scorpio reading. Also, go watch the Scorpio reading in the Venus All Signs and the Taurus reading, because tunnel vision came through this morning. Oops, on the Scorpio reading. So you're gonna, and Taurus is Scorpio's polar opposite, right? So you're gonna want to watch both of those and the Virgo. So, petrichor, the smell of earth after rain. Okay, so yeah, pay attention. Doesn't matter when you view this. The next day after you watch this, pay attention the next day, okay? And Kachina spirits, the masks, which is part of the thumbnail that is on the, right, this reading. So you may want to make a Kachina, and we're going to look up Kachina, okay? Kachinas are spirit beings in the traditional religions of Hopi and other Pueblo peoples of North America. Beliefs. Kachinas are supernatural beings that represent aspects of the natural world. Right, the rain. Bear with me. So, such as the sun, stars, wind, and corn. Okay. They are believed to live among the Hopi people for half of the year and teach them skills such as hunting, healing, and making tools. Okay. It's given me the twins of Gemini, right? They were set in the stars, but they had to take turns. One had to go to the underworld and one went to the heavens, and they had to switch places every 6 months. See what I'm saying? It's the planetary alignments. It's the energy of these celestial bodies in which combine here with the zodiacals or the 12 disciples, and we manifest here, and here we are in this meat suit. Okay, We are the sound of creation. We are these energies manifested down into human form. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. Ceremonies. Kachinas are believed to appear in ceremonies and dances when Hopi people wear masks and costumes that represent the spirits. The Kachina season begins in late December. Here we are, okay? And continues through July. The dolls. Kachinas are also depicted in carved wooden dolls that are sacred to the Hopi people. The dolls are usually simple in shape but are decorated with feathers, leather, and fabric to represent the spirit being. Men traditionally carve the dolls and give them to girls, while boys receive bows and arrows. So, there you go. They're like totems, right? You're appeasing your spirits, okay? These spirits work through your chakra system, okay? Which are what, people ask me, oh, I got asked the other day, so you talk to the other side. Yeah, if they want to talk to me, I don't summon, I don't do, and how do they talk to me? Well, obviously they're entering through my vessel, okay, my chakra system. So there's that, and let me get back to the chat. So I was seeing Pachmama out of that deck, so we're going to use that. Okay, taking note, TK says. I love it, TK. Oh my God, I'm so sorry you have those dreams. My friend was 10 minutes from Bucha, Ukraine with her husband and 3 kids, newborn baby who needed nebulizer treatments at a hospital. They lived in a bunker. Oh my God, that's terrible. You guys, I've thought many a times to walk away from all my belongings and go join the Peace Corps. And her husband went straight to volunteer. They are here now, thank the universe. Wow. Anyway, your dream sparked that thought. You definitely are a protector of children, I'm sure. Absolutely are. Hi, Raggy. Michael Osuna. I am Christ enjoying my friend's tarot cards. You have a problem with that? I love that. Hey, Raggy. There's a reason I don't sit with religious Puritans. How are you? Did you have a good Christmas, Ragnarok? Only hospital that didn't get bombed. Oh my God, that is striking my heart chakra. Just, yeah. How are you, Raggy? It was a wonderful Christmas. Was a lone Christmas day. Aw, Raggy, you're never alone. I ate. I went over to my mom's about an hour, and then I walked my butt right back next door. That past life of mine is X. The birthday was actually April 1st. Aries. So, yeah, we are going to, yeah, that was a lot, you guys. I feel like it got really deep this morning on Scorpio's reading. Same at Ragnarok, also high. That Mars energy, Raggy, I resonate with it a lot. It's my co-ruler. They made it Fool's Day to mock the little people. So I was seeing, listen, the child on the bottom. The blade. I was seeing Pachmama in my third eye, so... basically, your ancestors are going to come through, okay? And the way that they show up for you is going to be different and unique to each and every person, right? The starships have landed, basically. Oh, wow, Ragnarok, my best friend since age 1 day, or 1 day has the same birthday. The heart of the sky. This came through on the all signs reading of Scorpio, the crow. Corvus could be significant. 13 scorpionic and Aries energy. So, shuffling for Scorpio. The sacrifice. The blade and the child, right? 4-4. Right? The sacrificing not only of one's inner child, okay? Basically selling out, all right? And quite honestly, the beloved. So we're going to look those up. The middle world. The corn. I love it. So we're going to look that up. The sacra, okay, yeah. This deck is called the Mystical Shaman as well, right? The card's message is to offer to spirit what is most precious to you, and that your offering will be returned tenfold. The card's essence is that, yeah, okay, we said that. So it's an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love prepared for spirit. So, the beloved. The recognition of spirit in another and moving toward spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, our friend, and we experience being in love. So the Aries reading, I think Ragnarok came into cross channel for this reading, because you're going to want to watch the Aries reading where I was talking about this exact thing on the Venus, the yesterday all signs reading in Venus. Okay, that your divine counterpart on the other side is moving through your partner. Okay, if you have a passed over person, that's what's happening. And even if you don't, it's still your divine otherworldly counterpart. Okay, the drum, the sun, the middle world. Okay, we're going to read the middle world. Somebody needs to fast, right? Give up for a day what you like to do the most. The drum is a card on the mystical shaman. Oh, yeah, we know. It represents the power of drum in shamanic practices. Trance. The drum's rhythm can induce a trance state which can lead to healing and prophecy. Connection to the universe. Connects the shaman to the trees, and the drum skin gives them the powers of the animal kingdom. So somebody's going on a soul's journey, right? Somebody's going to be astral traveling, okay? The smudge. There's a reason why I also have the smudge on my face today. The middle world is the realm of day-to-day reality and the playground of the living. It is the present moment where everything is happening. So the past, present, future are all one, right? The present is the only moment that's actually happening, right? So they are telling you, right? It's just like I said, the starships have landed, okay, period. The spiritual realm is making itself known. Our star ancestors are making themselves known here in the so-called 3D real world. Okay, so tomorrow, and if you are a member or you feel guided to join, there's dates, there's times, and things like this in the Scorpio reading on members. Okay, so, and right before I cut this on, I heard the same motorcycle go by that was on this morning's reading. Okay, so no coincidence. No coincidence there. So I'm going to get a whole different deck. It's funny because the smudge that I have on is exactly right there. All right. We're going to use the Dream Keeper's Tarot. I just lost the chat too, I realized, you guys. And in that reading this morning, I was in a trance because I had no idea what I said. No idea. I was like, I'm going to have to come back to this because I have no idea. I know that elephants were over there, and it went from 1 elephant to 4 elephants, right? You and Spirit, right? The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the Mother, the Father, and the child, and or the past, the present, and the future, depending on, you know, how you want to look at it. We have the Empress. 7 of Pentacles. So, it is basically having to let go of something so that you can move forward. It's exactly that. Let's see. Oh wow, Ragnarok, my best friend since age. Ragnarok, my birthday is in this life as X is the 25th. But the past life known as Christ was birthday April 1st. Flesh is weak, spirit is strong. I still have my light. Yes, you do. April 25th. Think Avatar, the last airbender. Many avatars, but one soul. Yes, Ragnarok. I understand it was your past life, and wow, your birthday this time around is 1 day after my father's. Hi, BC. Can anyone see who left all the feathers for me this AM? That was your ancestors, BC. I was just talking about the Hopi Native American tribe. Past, present, future, that confirms something for me. 4th dimension is time. 5th dimension is beyond time. 3rd dimension is the present as we see it. Yes, Ragnarok. All happening at once is the crazy thing. So I'm going to get one card and we're going to read it. 10 of Pentacles. So this morning when I was channeling, your ancestors are giving you their gifts, right? They're giving you their energy, their blessing, their good dharma, however you would like to look at it, right? Depending on what you believe in, right? They are leaving you something because I was talking about you have come the farthest out of anyone in their bloodline, meaning you are the one that was sent here to deliver them, okay? You've made it further than any of them could, okay? And so they do, you know, I personally, you know, I burn money for my ancestors, which is probably what I need to do today. I do not buy that fake ancestral money because what you're doing is you are eradicating karmic debt from them. You may want to leave a peace offering, however it is that you do, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I burn dollar bills, y'all. I do not, that's like a spit in the face. I couldn't imagine ever buying fake money and burning it for my people. No. So, all right. Honoring the endowment from your roots. And roots came through this morning. This was all part of the channeled message this morning. This is just affirming what I have said. Okay. So, honoring the endowment from your roots in the unique life you live. Here we see a lovely forest populated with dandelions encased in glass. Hints of mist and sunlight stream through a giant stems and illuminate the path. In the center of the forest is the figure of a woman dressed in a pale green gown. She has been standing in the same spot for so long that there is no longer a discernible distinction between her and the surrounding elements, right? The elements. You may want to demonstrate something that symbolizes each element, you know, um, right? The four corners um, between her and the surrounding elements. It's as if the earth is claiming her back in the spot where she stands. Out from the top of her emerges a bright little sprite, perhaps her own youthful spirit, right, your inner child, escaping from the confines of that seasoned, well-worn green dress. The Ten of Pentacles represents staying within the rules and boundaries of tradition, and is thus a card that is conservative in nature. It speaks of having an established place to call home and putting roots down that will last for generations. As home is where the heart is, this card can call towards thoughts of raising children. Somebody's pregnant, okay, period. Being a part of a community in consideration for the legacy one will leave, or you are meant to have a star seed, a new generation of star seed, right? Um, there is thus an emphasis on tradition, customs, ancestral ties, inheritance. I told you, your ancestors are giving you something. Holidays and other such affairs of domestic life. It helps us to see ourselves as part of a larger narrative connected to all who came before us and expanding on their legacy. And you have made it further than they could. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles reminds us it was their efforts that have enabled us to be who we are. In many ways, we still carry them with us through heritage, ingrained patterns, and the pattern, right? And biologically in our very DNA. As grateful as we are to our ancestors, not all of us subscribe to the same beliefs they did, and not all of us wish to carry forth rigid traditions, right? We are bridging the gap in between. We are creating our own. We're putting a new spin, right? Breaking generational curses as well. Certainly we can honor them, their sacrifices in the sacrifice, right? They want you to honor them, okay? And appreciate what we may have inherited monetarily, emotionally, and otherwise. However, that life doesn't suit us. We need not continue, especially if it feels dull and narrow, simply because it was handed down. The free spirit emerging from the established order does not do so in order to destroy what stands, but instead to free what has been limiting. Consider dandelions a most plentiful weed in our modern culture. The dandelion is magic. And when my alarm went off for 4:26 p.m. today, magic, right? And then the vision started coming. So, um, quite honestly, when I got home, I sat down for a minute and was in quiet, and I just fell out. I don't even remember falling asleep, okay? So you're going through an activation as well. So, yeah. In modern culture, the dandelion is magic, carrying wishes on the winds of our breath forward to manifestation. And so the meditation, the sitting in stillness, right? That's so that you can connect your energetic body to your 3D body, because your manifestations come quicker when you're in spirit. Okay? So in the card, they have been captured in glass, perhaps a reflection of the beliefs of abundance and scarcity of the one who would capture them. The free spirit emerges and liberates the dandelions from their glass cages, letting the seeds fly free in order to become realized. Unlimited potential. Okay, you're pulling down the potential. So, the Ten of Pentacles represents matters of material prosperity, gain, riches, and or inheritance. The inheritance mentioned here can be literal money, or it could be beliefs and ideas, especially about money, that are handed down from generation to generation. It points to a life with a certain wealth and security about it, but it could feel too limiting. If this is the case, let the Ten of Pentacles be a reminder that sometimes we must break the glass ceiling and take risks in order to grow beyond what limited our parents, their parents, and all of the ancestors who came before. Keywords: prosperity, affluence, inheritance, security, attainment, and legacy. And they are passing you down this legacy, okay? And it's really beautiful, right? It kind of makes me want to cry, but I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to do it. They want you to get out in nature as well. The King of Cups. It's very emotional, right? Some of you guys, they're passing along the gift of sacred sight to you, okay? Yeah, you're going to start, okay. It's going to be like deja vu. Like you're going to get an intuitive hit, a nudge, a dream, and it's going to instantly come to fruition, right? It's going to be like deja vu. Not exactly the same as deja vu, but like deja vu. The Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Okay, they're saying that what was taken from them, you, okay, is now being made to give back with the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. Yeah. The Four of Wands. Okay. This is a spiritual connection. Remember how I said the downloading of one's divine counterpart? Okay, so you have a divine counterpart coming in. Okay, you could already know this person, the creatrix, and this person's getting a download as well. Okay, you're here to create. Okay, not only create this legacy for future generations to come, but you are to procreate as well. Okay, and if you are not resonating with, well, I can't have children, or I don't want children, then it's the legacy. Okay, it's the legacy that you will leave behind. Yeah, the outside factors, right? The frequency patterns. Okay, you and this person are here to create, period. That's what a twin flame is about. Okay. Yeah, if you are in separation, that time period is about over. The timelines are collapsing. Okay. The karmic debt has been paid, whatever that means for you, because it's individual, right? And I'm not really going to get into it a lot because the Four of Cups, 444, right? The Hermit. The separation period is over, right? Because there is a new wave, okay, of star seeds ready to come in. The Chariot, and it's coming in fast. The Mother, right? The Mother. I'm hearing the mother of all. 444. Ace of Wands. Anything else? Three of Cups. They are celebrating. There's a celebration happening in the ethers, right? They're celebrating you. Okay, and you need to celebrate them in your own way. The Ace of Swords. Okay. Yep. Some of you guys, if this isn't children, right, you're going to get a download that your ancestors are going to give to you. Okay. As to what to create here. Okay. To create your abundance. And you do have their blessings. Okay. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Cups. This is healing. This is deep healing, right? What we've been doing for the last few years as a collective is healing those deep embedded mother wounds, right? Because the divine feminine is the part that was held down, okay, and destroyed. Yeah. So, and we both carry both energies, okay? It's not only does it happen in women, it happens in men too. It happens in men. I was talking about this in the Libra reading, okay? The sexual violence, the sexual abuse, okay? That's so, you know, the inner divine feminine. And then what happens is that's taken from you, okay? Your inner divine feminine is wounded, okay? It happens in men just as well. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's basically what I can tell you on that, because that's all they really want to touch on. It's going to, if this is meant for you, you're going to get further downloads, messages, dreams, visions. Okay, if you already have gifts, they are going to be amplified, but you have to be able to listen. Okay, you have to be able to listen. You have to be, if you are still using escapism and things like this to alter your reality, that's a no-go. Abort mission. Okay, that's why you're not getting the downloads and things like this, because your chakra system isn't clear. It isn't aligned. It isn't online, if you catch my drift. So, all right. Aquarius, unique, fun-loving, and independent. An Aquarius will never be easily pinned down. Aquarians love their freedom and can become temperamental if they feel limited. Symbolized by the water bear, Aquarians are known for their brilliant minds and devotion to humanitarian causes. They are also excellent problem solvers. There are plenty of light bulb moments and flashes of sudden inspiration with this fabulous sign. So, the rebel, the divine rebel, right? You are not meant to follow along. You are not meant to play follow the leader. You are meant to be different. You are meant to create change. Okay, there is a reason why you are the black sheep. There was a reason why you were the scapegoat. There is a reason why, right? You were the black duckling walking amongst a bunch of yellow ones, right? There is a reason why you were the duck, the horn-billed duck, right? Instead of the regular schmegular. There was a reason why you were the black swan amongst all the white swans, right? Planetary nodes. The nodes of destiny, or lunar nodes, are 2 points in the birth chart determined by mapping the relationship between the moon's orbit and the sun's path through the zodiac. The nodes of destiny, the south node and the north node, changes signs every year and a half. The location of the south node represents our past life karma, right? And that's being cleared up, wrapped up, right? And the things we need to let go of. And that's why I said I burn money for my ancestors to help release from them, okay? So the things we need to let go of so we can evolve. The location of the north node, also called the true node, shows our purpose and destiny in this lifetime, what we want to accomplish and achieve. Mine happens to be Gemini, okay? And Gemini is meant to communicate. Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, which is able to shift in and out of these dimensions from the underworld, right? A solid, a gas, and a liquid, right? My Mercury is in Sagittarius, but my Sagittarius is in the house of Scorpio. It literally means that I travel a long distance, right, to communicate with the underworld. Semi-sextile. The aspect occurs when planet. They're wanting me to tell you to check to know your north node and your south node. Okay, I had a fuck ton of planets in my south node, you guys. A bunch of things that I had to come over, and a lot of generational planets. So, also check your vertex and anti-vertex. Right, those are fated encounters. Okay. Semi-sextile. This aspect occurs when planets or other astrological points are 30 degrees from each other. When this aspect occurs, the celestial bodies involved are in neighboring signs, which means there is a potential for friendly connection. At the same time, this can also be a real disaster if they don't want to work together. When you spot a semi-sextile, consider how the different energies can be integrated for maximum potential. And some of you guys, you've had to learn how to integrate these energies in a higher form, right? The not wanting to get along. Okay, the Aquarius wanting your freedom. Some of you guys, you've broke free from these energies, and these energies, these planetary energies and these zodiacals showed up in the form of your partner. For a lot of you guys, this energy was purged out or reintroduced during the eclipses, right? So that it could come in and it could shine its energy on where you were at with your shadow so that you could recognize your shadow and bring it into a higher form and integrate it. See what I'm saying? And now that these lessons are learned, okay, there's a purging of that energy. See what I'm saying? Planetary retrograde. Planetary retrograde occurs when a planet appears to move backward in the sky from our vantage point. In fact, the planet is not moving backward. Planets always move in the same direction in their orbit, but when its relative speed and proximity to Earth changes, it can create the illusion of backward motion. Every astrological planet, aside from the sun and moon, goes through a retrograde. And that's a lie because the moon's in retrograde when you're born. So, retrogrades are a great time to take a break from the fast-paced nature of your day-to-day life. Reassess things and set intentions in the birth chart. Retrograde planets can indicate the ability to see matters from a psychic perspective. And I said this is an activation of your psychic gifts. Okay? All right, Virgo. Definitely watch the Virgo all signs. Ruled by tricky Mercury, these earthy signs, and this is Mercury retrograde, right? We are, I think on the 1st, we're completely out of post shadow. So these earthy signs make their list and check it a million times. Virgos, symbolized as the Virgin, are all about perfectionism. They are one of the most detail-oriented signs in the zodiac and will not stop until the job is done just right. They are often the most analytical and the most organized in the astrology wheel. They have many hidden talents, though they are often afraid to share that with others because of the fear of imperfection. But when they loosen up and let others in, they are amazing friends that you'll have for life. So this is needing to open up, okay? This is not, don't have a closed off throat chakra. Many of you guys have gifts, okay? And it goes back to the very beginning. You are the part of your person's psyche that they keep hidden. You are their spirit. You are their Jiminy Cricket, right? You are their subconscious mind. You are their magic, okay? These parts of themselves, these aspects of themselves, they keep hidden from the world because they don't want to be judged. They're afraid to completely shine their light, and so this energy needs to be addressed. If you resonate with this, it's time to get your creations out there. We are meant to be different. Everything is always a message, and by the end of it, it usually all comes together. And I'm really surprised that I'm even coherent to what it is now, because I'm telling you this on this morning's read, I had no clue. I was taken for a loop-de-loop, a ride, and I had no idea by the end of it what the fuck I said. So I was to this AM deep in meditation channeling after I found the feathers, was led to the song in my eyes, Marigold, BC. I'm going to have to listen to that. 7 feathers, black, white, and brown, and 1 white one from a dove. Super cool. That is really cool. Wow, this resonates. Good, awe, good. I am honored my ancestral pagans in my physical bloodline today. I'm so glad that you are. All faith is faith to me, and I synchronize the faith of all my past lifetimes into one, which involves every faith. Yes, Ragnarok. I was just talking about that yesterday on the All Signs reading. If I believe in one thing, I gotta believe in all of it or none of it. And if you only learn one side of the coin, you're boxing yourself into a limited belief, My daughter is first grandchild due in February. I know he will be born with my gifts. We have talked in my dreams. Wow. Yes. I was going to say I was getting ready to just peg him as a Pisces. Yes, it is. 444. Pulling on that string. Yes. My 5-year-old son is the only grandchild that my father has had a deep connection with. Christmas Eve day, he kept calling me, Grandmom Linda's here. Made sense given that she sent him to me but a few. I love that so much. Yes, they are much more sensitive to the spiritual realm because they haven't had anybody tell them that they shouldn't, or to be quiet, or that's not what's happening to them. Hours later, we got a call that her brother passed in England. Wow, aw. Hey, Heather. Wow, confirmed again. I knew I had a Nana goddess around me for a couple of days. Underworld, yes. Oh, we doing astrological talks, my fave. It appears as if it's going backward. Yes, Heather. Retrograde represents a period of time that the planet behaves in. Yep, I just said that. Acting out of character depending on planet. Yes. The way that the retrograde differs. Yes. And everybody in their birth chart is born, their moon is retrograde when they're born. So this is kind of wrong. I was born, my Pluto is retrograde. My Pluto is sitting at 0 degrees retrograde in Scorpio. And I'm a Scorpio. And pretty much all of my planets, Heather, are in Sagittarius, my south node. So, damn, that was a struggle. A struggle. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. These talks, right? You have a talk coming in. Definitely, I can't even remember. What was the Scorpio reading entitled? You're about to find out. And you're about to find out whether this be from your ancestors in one way, shape, or form, right? Whether it be through dream, this activation. For some of you guys, you will literally get visions. You will literally hear them. For others of you, this will come in another person, okay? They will move through another person. Your commitment is being tested, and your commitment to your journey, right? What house? My Sagittarius, all my planets, my south node Sagittarius is in the 8th house of Scorpio. And my Scorpio is in the 7th house. Everything is like going backwards, Heather. It's crazy. Spirituality to ultimately experience, trusting your psychic knowledge of resulting from the indecision or about in Pisces. And it's like I said, either you are the person that you're dealing with, okay, you are representing whoever is fully in the light and fully, embrace their spiritual side and their gifts, okay, whoever that person is, okay, the opposite person is, you are representing a part of this person's psyche that they have buried deep down. Like I said, you are this person's Jiminy Cricket, if you will, the subconscious, the part of themselves that they're keeping hidden, okay? And a lot of you guys, you may have been like, well, damn, is this person ashamed of me? No, they're ashamed of that part of their self. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like repressed. Some people don't like that because I'm X. I listen to tarot readers. They say things like it's demonic when actually it's said to pay attention to the celestial signs in the good book. Absolutely. That part was taken out of the Bible completely. I remember in what was it? It was a Jewish temple, right? Where I guess the Muslims took over it or something like this, and they covered up. They had a huge, beautiful marble zodiac wheel out in front of the temple, and it was buried and covered up, right? At BC, I'm a Pisces, and I'm not joking. I woke up with feathers at my feet today. I think that was for you. Oh, I love that so much, ladies. Puritan priest telling X what to do or how to think. It's absolutely ironic. It really is. My Pluto is also retrograde, exactly opposite my ascendant at 0 degrees orb. I definitely understand platonic issues. Absolutely. It's exactly opposite my ascendant too, Heather. My ascendant is Taurus. There's this pastor who did black magic on me, complaining about how I'm spiritual and they hate how I listen to tarot readers. Yes. Listen, I used to pick up, I guess I'll talk about it. You know what I mean? It's relevant. When I would go over to my uncle's house, he knew what I did, right? And the projections, right? The limited belief system. And he's never, he's told me I don't bring that into my home and things like this. But the thoughts, I picked up on his thoughts. And I told him about it one day, and he was like, well, yeah, I don't believe in it, and things like this. But yeah, it was basically trying to get me to shut down again and not step into my purpose. And he really wasn't aware of it. You know what I'm saying? It was, these frequencies operate through different people, right? So anything to keep you out of your purpose and anything, right? Because when you step into your purpose and you basically, they become obsolete. You are breaking traditions. You are breaking these familial curses. It's a long story, right? So yeah, the thought projections, and I even told him, I hear you, and he was like, well, I don't believe it. And you know what else? He was called, but you have to be able to overcome and integrate those demons. You have to heal those before you can have the so-called power or your gifts. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah. TK says, please hit that like. Yes, please hit that like, loves. Oh, wow, I'm speechless, and that rarely happens. Hate how the lamb does not imitate the way they do religion. Absolutely. The organized religion, 9 times out of 10, they can't stand one another, right? They're in there giving each other the evil eye, and unknowingly, sending, creating spiritual entities and attacking people. It's, yeah, I don't do organized religion. Activate and resonate. Happy holidays. Hope everyone had a great one. As I hope everybody did too. The religious Puritans operate on a telephone game of mutated traditions so far flung, so far flung from source. Ragnarok, they just gave me. Do you know how, like, when you're in a zoo, you're taking your kids to the zoo and shit, and you see like apes and the monkeys sling shit all over? That's what they just gave me. Oh shit. Oh, tradition so far flung from source that when met with X himself, the source light that I host, they behave like I'm bad or wrong. Absolutely, because you're shining light on the demons that they're still housing. I love this. It is beautiful all around. Love and light. Recognize the stars. Make your worth the gift of it. Yes, TK. Rag dropping that mic tonight. Absolutely. What did we say? Scheitenheimer. Scheitenheimer, you guys. So we're gonna get some messages from the guide, you guys. Yeah, this was this, I knew this reading here isn't going to resonate for everybody. It's a deeper reading, and it's not schmoozy, love or what. I don't really do schmoozy. You guys know that. We get down to it here. We get down to it here. And I will always honor my ancestors. And you know what else? Scheitenheimer, you know what else? Okay. Let me find my little... There we go. There we go. So listen, this video is probably going to get banned from YouTube. I can't. Right. Put that right on in there. Like Archer said, let it burn. Okay. Sending one up, right? 633 encourages you to be true to yourself and make full use of your natural skills. Plan your life better, be organized to make significant progress, be honest with yourself, deep, powerful influences from guides. Heretics and heathens, showing me more respect than religious Puritans, even though I'm hosting a light. Absolutely. Absolutely. The ironic is amazing. Bam. 911. You have focused on your shadow work and learned lessons you were meant to, and on the right track to fulfill your divine mission. You're close to manifesting a 3D connection with your twin, or have just begun a new phase of your journey soon. And it's going along with what I've already channeled, which is really beautiful. I love when spirit comes through. You are never alone. Ragnarok, this is for you. You are never alone. Your angels, guides, and ancestors are always with you. Trust your gut instincts. You are surrounded by love and support. Live, laugh, and love. 121, sign of twin flame connection in the mirrored soul. Representing the need for balance and harmony in your twin flame relationship. This special number has come to mean a great deal. It shows love and open-mindedness when approaching new relationships. And we are going to get from this Angels and Ancestors deck. You see 911 a lot. I do too. I do too, BC. Shaman. Pretty big stack, right? Trust in higher forces. Hopi, Native American tribe, right? The Mayans are the Hopi, right? Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. And I wanted to say something else. Give me a second. The Kachina spirits represent peace, right? The peace bringers. Give me a second. Anyway, I can't find it. But anyway, it means they're the peace, right? The peace between tribes. So it kind of goes along. But anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Not going to spend too much time on that. So, all right. Anything else? We're going to get letters too. Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Heart Chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. And this is where they will enter through, right? Be the love you wish to receive, right? This reading is based on love. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. Give peace a chance. Listen, you guys. I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give is the gift the world that cannot give. So, I feel like I didn't do this reading justice, but, yeah. But it doesn't have to be perfect, right? You and the Gemini portion, you said the Book of Narnia. Just a few hours after the live ended, the next thing I watched randomly made a comment on the Book of Narnia. Nice, Heather. What did you take from it? Did you embrace your witch, your wardrobe, or your lion? Did you walk through that red door? I'm also hearing, dearly departed, we are gathered here today, right? If you've recently went through a loss, right? Every ending is a new beginning. And it's just another phase or, you know, or a part of the next phase of life, okay? Right, they're giving me the Ten of Pentacles again, right? Legacy. Mend those bridges, right? Mend your heart, mending your heart. Bent. bend, right? A tree that bends in the storm doesn't break, right? It lasts. Stand. I'm here in the final stand. We almost have tribe. Beads. Maybe you want to look into healing stones, right? Beadwork. The ancestors, a lot of them got into beadwork. Maybe that would be something to help you heal, all right? Steadfast, right? Be steady. Somebody's name could be Ned, Ted, surname. Yeah, surname, right? Ancestry. Name, right? Tame. Taming the winds. Okay, taming your thoughts. Keeping your thoughts grounded. The horse. Some of you guys could be from like horse tribes, right? A mare, a mane. Some of you guys, okay, so your hair is your spiritual antenna, right? Which is why the natives took such good care of their hair, which is why they would braid each other's hair. It was like a special bonding time. So maybe you should do this with your own hair, you know, and also, you know, be thinking about them while you do it. Dare. I'm hearing dare to be different. Okay. If you got, you know, this is also giving me right dare to keep kids off drugs, right? Once you heal, it sends a ripple effect to your children, okay? They are no longer you're affected by what you were afflicted by. Do you see what I'm saying? So red, right? Root chakra, head, taming the winds, Aries energy as well. Bare your soul, right? There's no shame, okay? If you stay closed off, you can't let them. Not only you can't let anything in if you have a closed off heart, okay? Somebody's name could be Bart, Art, right? Transmutation. Somebody's name could be Kim, Tim, Rex, sex, and I'm telling you, somebody's pregnant. Dexter, dart, a dart gun, right? Bullseye. The sum of all parts. Don't, you know, tard, stunt your growth. Don't stand in your own way. The bardo. Listen, second card, the bardo. Somebody's name could be Nate. Tibetan Buddhism, a state of existence between death and rebirth, varying in length according to a person's conduct in life and manner of, there goes that bike again, of or age at death. right? It's given me the 9 realms, okay? And those 9 realms are very much in accordance and existence why we are alive. Dante's Inferno may be significant to somebody. Ankh. Yep. Right, eternal life. You are an eternal soul, okay? Healing past traumas. Sexual abuse. Somebody needs to, right, the sexual abuse. And we talked about that in the very beginning. Men, okay, men. Perhaps you or your person are still combating this, okay? You know, take it how it resonates. Love and light. Somebody's name could be Nick. Whatever else you can, Trey. Matt. Date. This person may ask you out on a date soon or something like this. Some of you guys, when you go out on this date, you're going to get pregnant. Kansas. Right? Tend to your affairs. They're also giving me a mummy. Look, Kate. Just whatever else you can make out of this. They always demand a miracle on the spot. Source gave me a vision for that, reminding me Herod once asked for proof and received silence. Absolutely. You prove yourself to no one. Those who are meant to truly see you will. Asking you to not give pearls to swine. Exactly. Right? Because basically what you're doing is you are co-signing for the dark, right? I've met staunch people who demand proof from me that I'm X, yet every reader I come across can sense my blazing light without asking, so I pet source speak for me instead of wasting my breath. Absolutely. Last night you and Portion, you said the Narnia, yes. The Peace Bringers confirmed at Ragnarok. As I read your comment, my eyes looked up and I saw Pearl looking things on the cards up by dawn. What matters is you did it, my person. Yes, TK. Yes, you did, Dawn. Brought me some clarity just by listening. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, BC. Heather, everyone thinks my name is Aslan. That the Matrix tells me daily that it knows that I know that it knows I'm onto it. Hey, Dawn, can you read my comment after BC said she sees 911 a lot about pearls and swine? Yes, I did. I definitely do. Those who are meant to or truly see you will truly see you. And the pearls to swine, absolutely, we do not waste, right? Waste not, want not. Download there for you. I'm going back to it, Raggy. The ironic is amazing. Explain to some people. They always demand a miracle on the spot. Source gave me a vision for that, reminding me Herod once asked for proof and received silence. You know, Ragnarok, yesterday, everything was getting on my nerves. Like, I couldn't watch anything. It was all getting on my nerves. What I was ingesting into my ears was just not it. And I had to sit in silence all day long other than getting on here. I finally put on the old Monsters with Fred Savage. And even when I was watching that, I had to mute it. No background noise. Yes, okay. Ragnarok. It clicked. It clicked. It clicked. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Right. When you know, you know. Hi, Tell L. Yes, my hair is my spiritual antenna. Wow, I've always said that. My hair is long past my booty. You guys, I had dreads up until January, and I took them out because one day I just wanted to rub my fingers through it and it was getting heavy. So I took them out, cut my hair off, and it's already back down my back. What sign is she doing? Scorpio, love. I cut my first cousin Nate out of my life after he almost killed me on purpose 3 times and got into guns as an adult. My children's father is that name. Confirmed for you. She says my dad's name as I get here. Yes, L. We are on a Scorpio reading. It's the underworld, L, the spiritual realm. Hey, you know about what my husband's evil uncle did with the will, right? See, all don't think your name is us. I used to teach anyone, but I'm learning I gotta let Source decide who sees me because Source knows who would show me respect and who don't. Ragnarok, I remember the first day that we came across each other, don't you? I ingested an effing earphone in my ear. Oh no. Sometimes silence is needed. Yes, Heather. Today was very much in the same. When I'm out in public, you guys, I have this little tiny earbud, even if I'm working out in the public, right? People will look at it and they will just think it's a hearing aid, but really what I'm listening to is sound frequencies all day long. I have to, because if not, it's too much background noise. I don't want to hear your thoughts and pick up on your emotions all day, every day, right? And it helps me drown that out. So, I'm really open. Listen, Buddha, I'm really open about my gift and stuff like that now, but I wasn't back then. So it's kind of like part of me, right? I don't hide it anymore. And so anywhere that I go, they're going to have to understand I have to have that earbud, okay? Look, Nint, okay? The veil is going to be lifted, right? You're going to be able to penetrate the veil and see beyond the veil. Amen, Heather. Laugh my ass off. They were new, and I just had gone live, full-blown effing panic attack at Heather. It wouldn't come out. I freaked out, and finally someone helped me. Some people look at me in awe sometimes when they meet me, as if a voice tells them I'm Christ, and they just won't stop looking at me. I didn't know till I was 30 that was a past life. I should have drawn me my evil eye at divination. Same, feeling people's thoughts and feelings. I can barely stand going to the grocery store. I feel the same way, Heather. The overstimulated, and it's kind of funny to me. The divergency. It's funny to me that people want to label everybody like like that's an autistic trait, the overstimulation and things like this. No, I'm just real sensitive, and I'm functioning on more levels than what you can comprehend. It's LL. People look at me oddly as well all the time at Ragnarok. Most of the time they are asking, what are you due to my mixed race? Get some of that light skin love, L. Same at Heather, and they do it most at the grocery store. Yes, there's lots of entities when I go to the grocery store. It's fucking awful. Source showed me how my whole life very evil groups kept harvesting from my light and doing mental illness curses. Yes, same, Ragnarok. They basically wanted me to get lost in an asylum so that I wouldn't be a threat. Exactly. The operating system is vast beyond many's understanding. Yes, it gets very, the overstimulation, right? And it's so easy to want to mask that so that you can dull it or numb it out. And, you guys, I battled addiction all my life until a couple years ago. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Listen, my ancestors, my guides, when motherfuckers started flying off my walls, and I started getting pushed downstairs and shit like that. Quite literally, it was now or never, or you know what I mean. Basically, they were gonna leave me. When you do the same thing over and over again, and you do the same things every day, they get bored with your ass, and they will leave you. They will leave you. I know, as you know, as harsh as that may sound, they will fucking leave you. And so, um, it was a poem that I read, and after I read it, I just fell to my knees and I started crying when I realized how deeply and exactly how we are all connected, and what I do does fucking matter. You know what I mean? As part of the collective consciousness, and what got me sober is not myself. It was for everybody else that I got sober for. Seeing all the symbolism in Past the Veil is creepy. Yes, Ragnarok. I was lost in booze and weed for a while. I quit booze and it all came in. Didn't even care for tarot. Asked for guidance, found tarot randomly. Learned tarot is from Thoth's Book of Symbols. Yes. Yes, I have Thoth in the deck that I'm painting myself. Instead of the Hierophant, the religious symbol on the Hierophant, Thoth is on the Hierophant. So I had to pay my dues, right? You guys just showed me about myself in the overstimulation. Yes, L. And Thoth educated me who I am, meaning went to Egypt. Yes. I've been lost. I'm not sober, but I definitely don't get drunk. I don't want to be out of control ever. I had dreams of Thoth and me sitting at a table and learning before I ever woke up. He was teaching me before I woke up and knew. You guys, you can listen to the Thoth light codes. When you read it, when it tells you to read it 100 times over, that's because you're going to get downloads. When I read things, when I predicted that first and second Trump shooting, I was reading when I got those downloads. Sometimes when I'm reading letters, Spirit will switch up the letters, the symbolism, it will switch and it will move. That's why it tells you to read it 100 times over. Listen to it 100 times over, because you will get new things. If you're meant to get that, it will go. It will go. It will go. Love hearing all of your stories. Beautiful to know and learn from and all about y'all. It is beautiful, you guys. When I was in the same place during my 20s, I would feel bad energy around me all the time. It was a lesson learned for sure. Yes. Yes, and people carry that shit. You know, if you have an addiction, that's an entity attachment, you know. Um, yeah, it's letting that energy in, that frequency. The frequency is the spirit realm, right? It's what you are in alignment with. So the drugs and the alcohol put you in a lowered state of consciousness, and it's like a free-for-all, right? Here, let me show you this. So alcohol comes from the word al-Kul in Islam, right? It is said to mean body-eating spirit, yet despite its ancient reputation, alcohol is undoubtedly the most socially acceptable, right? Because it eats your soul, right? It destroys your body, okay? And it destroys your soul, okay? Love and light, I'm not saying that to be mean to nobody, nor am I judging anybody, you guys, but it doesn't give you, you're not, when you are on drugs or alcohol, you are not in full control. You're not fully driving your car. Do you see what I'm saying? And yeah, I had to break those chains of from generations and generations of that. So when you first take your first sip of alcohol and you come from an alcoholic family, it activates that DNA strand within you. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's very hard to deactivate. Um, yeah. The Magi, yes. Ragnarok. In many past lifetimes, yes. Yep. And I had to let go of allowing myself to be so bothered by others' negativity because I always felt different and no friend should criticize because you not doing what they do. Babies to keep a dude. Yes, tell L. The pyramid is actually a remembrance tool for the initiated to remember all their past lives. If you take an aerial view of the pyramids, they're right. You can literally see a circuit boards around it and their energy points to anchor in those frequencies. And the floating thing up top, um, if I have a theory, right? Each one of us, if you have two open bridges, it's a channel. Okay, I happen to have an open crown chakra and an open bridge in my throat chakra, so that's a channel, right? Um, yeah, I believe that certain people can do certain things with the frequencies of that pyramid. Mushroom tea. Beware. Well, tea is different in my eyes, but haven't done that since my 20s either. I feel like it's still like forcing your third eye open, right? If you're meant to have your third eye open, it will open, right? It's like kind of cheating in the way, which is why people get freaked out when they see all those entities. Interesting. I've been watching a real drone views of the pyramids. Lots of amazing stuff up there. Yes, aw. Dawn, people can hear my voices if I'm in the room, no matter how far away. And I didn't know they could hear me. My voice is very loud. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how I knew when I first met a member of my soul tribe. Okay, I was going through another round of my awakening, and I'm not gonna lie, he creeped me out at first. Listen, team, he creeped me out at first. Okay, and I was still on a drug, so it didn't click for me until probably 3 to 6 months later. The reason why I called him back when I realized that I was a channel, when he said that the first time I met you, I heard your voice boom when you come down the stairs, and it clicked for me, right? When I play music, people hear my music I play as if the universe is playing music. Does them tea make you trip? Shroom mushroom tea? Absolutely. Heather, yes, it's absolutely a cheat, depending on dosage. The last time that I tried to ingest shrooms was probably like 4 years ago. And I've always been able to trip off of them, right? Like, they hit you in spurts. Like, here, boom, here goes the lights getting bright. And you're like, hey. And then it'll stop. And then you're like, what the fuck I'm doing around all these people? Then it'll hit you again. And you're like, hey, it's like Weekend at Bernie's, right? And the last time I ingested mushrooms, my guides were not having it. I didn't get nothing off of it but sick, and then I went to sleep. They can hear your YouTube live right now as I play it. I love that. No tripping for me, Elle says. I thought y'all meant like micro dosing or something. No, girl. When I do it, when I do stuff, I do it good. Yeah. Yep. 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 So, anyway, this is my last stronghold, you guys. This right here. And I do use it as a crutch. So, like I said, I'm not judging nobody. I sleep with that motherfucker. I be like, look, wake up, vape. Lay down, vape. Sitting on the toilet, vape. Blink, vape. Heartbeat, vape. I can't think, vape. Can't. To the universe, DJ on booth. Hello, Mother Universe. Mother Sky. Only done it once. I thought I looked dead as fuck in the mirror, and I was like, no, I'm good. TK, my person. Yep, I swear to God, you guys, I sleep straight like this with this. It doesn't leave far from me, right? And it's like the last thing that I'm clinging on to. And I've quit a few times. I quit smoking cigarettes. Not this November, but the one before, October 8th, as a matter of fact. Not this one, but the one before. And I've quit this a few times. But it's like, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. No judgment here either. So long, y'all be safe and smart, because I love yous. I love you guys too. Whee! TK, listen, this was a deep-ass reading, you guys. Sometimes it ain't all... I mean, it was a good reading, but it was deep as shit, right? Meat. Maybe, you know, I don't eat meat every single day, but, yeah, they're telling me I need to go on a fast again. I grew up with a psychic father. He didn't even smoke pot in the 60s because of it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Becoming the we, known as singularity. Remembering all the past lives as Adam. I ate from the tree of knowledge as Alexander. Right now I tasted the tree of life. I have become Elohim. I love that, Ragnarok. That's beautiful. I love you too, TK. I gotta watch from start. Tell L, yes, 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 yes. I'm informed that I have red wings. They gave me 4 of them, Ragnarok. 4 of them. I haven't ate red meat in nearly 15 years. That's so good, Heather. I fast once a week altogether, and then 2 days out of the week I won't eat meat at all. So I guess 3 days out of the week I won't eat meat. The spirits call me McCall. Mac means son of man. Al is from my name. I love that, Raggy. I know my past lives as well. BC, when she says Anana, Anana Ishtar. I do, however, still make my dog meals with red meats. Heather, I know that baby's spoiled. Yeah. Pitbullopotamus. Angel Macaw. Sounds like something, doesn't it? Yes. Am I pronouncing it right, Macaw? You know, Ragnarok, it was brought to my attention probably 2-3 months ago. You know, everything, we're on a repetitive cycle, right? You know, the 12 zodiacals. Somebody will take the places of those, right? Somebody will take the positions of the planet, okay? And spirit is very old, okay? Somebody will take the place of spirit, right? And then it's a repetitive cycle. This is the only place that we can come to have a human experience in the 3D. So everything comes in cycles and revolutions. And I was doing the math with my Pluto retrograde going back, right? Way back. And don't ask me because I probably couldn't do it again, but the math was mathin'. We will just say Ragnarok, the math was mathin'. This is my last incarnation here. My graduation hat. Michael. I eat chips. TK. I love chips too. Chip monster chips hidden in everywhere. Just kidding, as if I live like that. I have hot sauce by my bedstand, so it's fine, TK. We are in those days, throwing down the false light. A bright morning star rising. Absolutely, Ragnarok. Absolutely. Chip cookies, chip bags, chip fries. You sound like Bubba Gump. TK. Bubba Gump. Deep fried shrimp, coconut shrimp, shrimp kebabs, shrimp scampi, cocktail shrimp, cocktail chips. I love hot sauce too. Listen, this I'm really digging this Lola's. I have a bunch of these. I love you. You coming with me, TK? I love shrimps. Tell L. Shrimps and listen, shrimps with this hot sauce would be really good. I can name all the chips. Some falsely thought I was Lucifer due to my light, but I am named Michael. Salt and vinegar chips, hot sauce all day, day. That's on my husband too, TK. Listen, you guys already know I like the barbecue. I like the barbecue Fritos. And, yeah, I like the barbecue. I like sun chips. Yep, I like the cheddar sun chips too. But then barbecue Fritos. Fritos. Bounce that ass and make your knees touch your elbows. I can't. Who's listening to that? I haven't heard that song in so long. Listen. Oh, shit. I'm telling you, the last time that I probably heard that song was in my 20s. Oh, man. Ketchup chips. I like ketchup chips, too. Salsa chips and dip. Love that, too. And queso. Ketchup box chips. Listen, I like them prison chips, too. Them shebangs. Girl, if you guys do you guys know what shebangs are? They're everything chips. They're tangy as hell, and if you eat too many of them, they make your mouth raw. I can't, but they're good as fuck. Shebangs and the jalapeno popper puffs. Yes, I got family in MD, DC at all, and look at you right by the White House already. Mine gotta be boxed. TK. Boxed Old Dutch. Oh my fucking god, I love shebangs. Shebangs. Yes, Heather. They're great. They're hard to find. You know what? The Dollar General sells them around here now. I was like, hey, they sell all the prison snacks. Yes. But I know bologna sandwich that was taken from me. Laugh out loud by a hood girl. Oh no, L, not the bologna sandwich. That's rad, L. Do you know where? There's a few gas stations that sell them in Cleveland. I love that. Listen, have you ever looked them up online, Heather? They're proud of them. They are proud of them. You know what was interesting to me? Secret societies knew who I was before I did. Some for worse, some for better. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, Ragnarok, I was talking about this on last night's reading, the All Signs reading. Yeah. I was scouted on. Yeah, I was scouted by one of the elites. Yep, they wanted me to sign that motherfucker. Never heard of those Heathers. But many did see the light and said yes. Dad's family, but a few around MD and DC and Baltimore. She bangs. Oh my god, TK, you have to look them up. They are so good. They are like, you can taste they are tangy. They're tangy. They're so good. Not here in Canada. TK, I'm going to have to buy you a couple bags and send them to you. You know when someone knows she bangs that they always say where you can find them because they are not sold everywhere. They're absolutely not. They're hard to find, TK. I wanted a bottled water. I got laughed at. Oh no, L. You didn't want that prison tea? That jail tea? Oh no, L. You didn't want that. You didn't want that, the sink that's attached to the toilet water. I can't. That's who's mailing me some she bangs. I will mail you some, TK. I will, my person. chips. TK, they are a hybrid of barbecue and salt and vinegar. Yes, and with a little bit of what is it, Heather? Isn't there a little bit of cheddar in there too? Man, they're just so good. Yes. Whee! I'll mail you some, my person. The next time I go to the store, I'll be shebang. We'll be shebanging. We'll be shebanging to the left, girl. They are, Heather. They're so good. They are so good. Tell said, I don't want that backwoods toilet water. Listen, how you gonna how you gonna get drinking water from the same shit that's attached to the back of the toilet? That's bad business. That's cross contamination. I just want to have the bag, not the chip. Funnily enough, TK, I was typing, I'll get some for you and my husband when you wrote that. They are so good. No, TK, they are so good. And they're addicting. They're addicting too. They brought me a yellow pitcher in a tiny triangle paper cup. Laugh my ass off. They funneled that straight from the back of the toilet with that triangle cup. They reverse osmosis that shit. I can't. I am Ragnarok. Send me a box of them shebangs. TK, are you going to be a brat and make me open the bag and then put them in a box? Can you sense Riri in my energy? Yes. Yes. I'll take a box, not a bag. Well, we don't want them to get stale, so I'll buy you a box. Listen, and I'll put them in a Tupperware, and then you can have your. I'll paint you a bag of chips on that motherfucker. I was like, "Fuck is this?" And the guard was like, "Hey, I know your mama." I was like, "Oh wow." They all float down there, Al. I swear. Got me in here in the basement sucking up toilet water. Listen, you guys. There was one that I went to school with. Is it story time? I guess so. So, when I was in county, there was this one in there I went to school with. And I don't even remember. I remembered him, but I didn't remember any of the story. But apparently he did. He gripped onto that bitch for over 20 years, right? And I guess he said that I slapped him or something. Well, he probably deserved it if I, I'm not, I hate bullies and shit. So if I did that, it was probably a good reason. But he would take it out on me and shit. And one of the girls I was in there with, she got so frustrated at him when he came in one day, and she didn't even know what to say to him. She was tripping over a word. She smashed her arms on the metal table, and she's like, huh, huh, Hamburglar. I can't. Bob the Builder. I was on a yacht with her last night in my dream. She's very possessive of me. I had a dream of my dad that was that's on the other side last night. It was kind of cool because he showed me his life when he was younger. It was cool. I got to ride around with him and shit. A box of bags. They did it without boxes or bags, TK. She's like to dance in my energy, and I let her. Is a fan of hers. Laughed my fucking ass off. She dedicated a song, Full in Love, Rihanna. TK. She like, I work for your mom, Linda. I was like, dang, well, good thing Linda better be on her way. Hamburglar. Oh, man, you guys. Yeah, those were some times in there. Listen. But for it to be like, I'd be paying off on my fine, and they'd be like, "You want to do laundry? Hell yeah, I want to do laundry. Where's my crack coffee?" They would make good ass coffee, and if you knew somebody that was working in the kitchen, man, they would hook us up. They would make us like food that you get on the outside. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I want to go to the laundry. Hell yeah. For me sometimes, but I let her because she makes nice songs towards me. It's reciprocal. Equal give and take, Ragnarok. Ever try Indian taco in a chip bag? Yes, TK. The powwow chips? Yes, TK. Yes. And the Indian tacos with the fry bread? Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys, hold on, TK. I'm going to show you something. I haven't worn them in a long time. I've had them for a long time, and you can tell that they're molded in my feet if I can find them. Here's one of them. I got one of them. That's all we need is one. Best fucking shoes ever. Ever. Look, and you can tell they're molded to my feet. So comfortable. Powwow, yes. That is it. We going on powwow trail. Who coming with me, man? Me, I'm wearing my moccasins too. I love ghost dancing. I have a purse too that's made out of deer skin. I might not know where it's at this exact moment, but it's fine. It's fine. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah. I got a lot. I got a little bit, you guys. My fucking arrowhead shit got ganked a long time ago, but it's fine. And then for the smudgings and the paint, I need to put that up here on my rock shelf. And then I have a big deer skin dream catcher above my bed as well. Whee! A fancy bustier bra. You got? I do too. That's how our ancestors connect with us through energy is always in motion. But yes, knew it was me before I did, and she protected me from cannibals. Me and my husband and my son all wear them. Those nice. You have buckskin thong. Yeah, I'm looking for Chief Queef, TK. The cannibal cults think eating me gives them eternal life. Sadly, so I got. Well, I was just a baby boy. Riri kept me safe, and she's sunshine for me. Listen, Ragnarok. Have you guys heard of that lady? Shit. She came out about P Diddy and shit, and she's telling all these, all the business. And listen, who's gonna run this town tonight? Hey, hey. And she's actually in that video. She was sex trafficked, and that video was filmed in them underground tunnels. So, yeah. I love them too, TK. I have a dream catcher above my bed too, Tell Elle says. How long you have them for? Them shoes? Girl, them shoes. In them shoes. I've had them shoes probably for like 10, 15, probably like 15 years. We gotta check a powwow out. Yes, we do. Allie Carter. Yes, that's her, L. And she was in them underground tunnels where that video, who's gonna run this town tonight? So, kind of my question is, why was Rihanna in them tunnels? I still like her music, but why was she in them tunnels? I haven't been to one since 6. They ain't lying. No, they not, L. Worked both sides, and she hates how she was trafficked and abused. She knew I would come along. She knew X would come help. Creepy, evil, demonic, them tunnels. Yes. There's whole systems down there. I go just for the chips and dip. That is a food truck area. Scared to walk around there alone. Listen, I would be too, TK. She needs to tell us more. I want to, TK. I wish I felt more connected to my Cherokee roots. You can, aw. Jay-Z forced her to sign when she was 16 or get thrown off a building. I say Bree so, and yes, she was forced into that. You know, that's the thing with these cults and shit. You know, you don't know what you're getting into until you're in it. And then they have blackmail on you. You know, you lay one hand on this, and now it's blackmail, right? And so now they force you to do even worse shit, okay? That's how it gets in. No open windows, no open doors, right? Y'all see Beyonce at halftime yesterday. I don't know what I think about her, but she, in my opinion, said fuck you to somebody yesterday. Rihanna mentioned how she's had to navigate sharks. She was trying to tell you all. I don't want to get hickeys and black eyes. Oh no, TK. Listen, I already have the smudge on my third eye today. A lot of these celebs are slaves. They want you to fall guy on them, sadly. Hollywood's bleeding, isn't it? Post Malone tried to tell motherfuckers a long time ago too. Those are all false idols, if you ask me. Do you sage and smudge house at dawn? Yes, L. Yes. Before I did this reading, when I was meditating and praying, you know, I put the smudge stick on my third eye, and honestly, I put orange and red behind my ears. Orange for earth and red, you know, for the blood, right? Yeah. And my native friend taught me how to do that. It basically lets other, in lack of better words, whatever somebody else is housing, it tells them that your battle ain't here in this 3D, right? What I'm battling is in the spiritual, right? Beyonce is fucking evil. She hates Rihanna. She hates how X loves her more. And Beyonce even visited me in a dream trying to get... Listen, I was watching them shows. The Allie Carter, she busted her out for doing black magic and shit, sending dead cats for the what is it, her secretary or her assistant or whatever. Oh, yeah, I believe that full-heartedly. Dave Chappelle turned down $50 million because of the evil in Hollywood. So much respect for that man, yes. And you know who else? Cat Williams. Cat Williams busted it all out. It's kind of a mockery and a shit show, but, you know, if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits, wear that motherfucker. Just like my footprints in that moccasin. Embedded. Is a very dark witch. The all-white party she did yesterday was to mock me and the people. She doesn't even look the same because, you know, When you give these people your energy, what if you purchase them albums, you purchase their merchandise, what you're purchasing, your money is what you work for, so therefore that's your energy. You feed these people your energy. What you give your attention to is feeding them energy. See what I'm saying? And they sign these contracts to let these entities and demonic frequencies operate through them because they have no physical vessel to come here. They were denied a physical vessel here in this 3D earth plane, so they operate through them so that right, stardom, fame, to draw energy. I am now hyper aware of what I give my money to, that's for sure. I wrote Cat Williams and then went with Chappelle. Have you noticed only Riri is the one that still vibes? Yeah, she's the only one I like. They all competed for my attention. Yeah, I had such weird vibes watching her. I feel it was a mockery too. I will not watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even like Halloween candy and shit. That's spell work in that candy. You know what I mean? It is. Christmas candy. All that shit. Witness really, because before I'd not know that. Same with the money, I agree. Yes. She calls it a beehive for a reason, absolutely. Beehive, that beehive mentality. They know they sold their souls. They saw how yep, they are very, yep, Ragnarok, they sure did. I quit watching and listening to all that over 3 years ago. So much different in energy. Yes, TK. I only listened to Tupac. Listen, Tupac was woke. He was woke. Lil Wayne, Weezy. Catch what was being said about the Pope in the door openings recently in the Masons? No. You guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch the news either. We're gonna go upstairs. I'm taking the phone with me so I can eat. So I can eat. Me too. Yeah, you guys, because I don't want to feed my consciousness stream into it. With that Allie Carter and the Who's Gonna Run This Town Tonight. Where'd my chat go? And the Holy Grail. Shite. I used to get anxiety watching that bullshit. Me too, TK. Do you guys, there for a while, I started looking for, like I have a whole like violin playlist remixes of hip hop music, and all it is violin, like D sharp. I love D sharp. I don't like country music that much either because it's melancholy. I don't like a lot of the music that I used to listen to back in the day because basically it's putting you in a past version of yourself as well. Yeah. Who's gonna run? Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Who's gonna run this town tonight? The only town they're running now is that fucking shit, the tunnels. in the Holy Grail. George W. There's a huge list of people. The fucking Bohemian Grove motherfuckers. The Skull and Bones. My person we hanging. I love after live chilling. Let me grab my snack and drink. Right back. Okay. I be here, TK. That's what I wonder. It definitely has a Jay-Z ring to it, right? I know that Beyonce was jealous as fuck of her. You could say Ree was part of the dark side, but then I brought her to the light side. You know, we all have a dark side, you know. That's what we're here. You know, we can't be on this plane, right? The sun casts a shadow, right? Yeah. So that's what we're doing, is integrating the shadow. We're bringing the darker side of our personality, of our psyches, into the light. No thanks, Bohemian Grove. Absolutely not. Beyonce is very jelly of how. Yep, Ragnarok. That shit's crazy, isn't it? So, give me a second, you guys. I'll bust it out. Fuck it. Let me find it. I'm looking it up here. I have to ask it the right question, right? I'm gonna be pissed if we don't pop up. Okay. Yep. Okay. This is gonna be a download for you all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. This is going to be a download for you as well, Heather. I'm getting ready. I'm just going to put this right here. And what we were talking about when I was approached. So we're just going to put this right here. All right. All right. Yep. I was learning about Elon today. He claimed to be spiritually. I fucking laughed at him. He basically tried to claim he's God above me. We're all laughing at him now. I was learning about Elon today and his children's name. That, what I just showed you guys, when Ragnarok said motherfuckers knew who he was before he did, exactly. Before I hit my full-on spiritual awakening and realized who I was, yes, please believe I was scouted. Please believe. I've got my juice and ice. Message received. Absolutely. Absolutely off. Yeah, L. Yes, L. Sent me a, listen, sign on the dotted line and all. Hi, Big Mike. Same, to put it simply. Absolutely off. Crazy. Like, you know what I mean? How long have you, either, it's all of the above. So how long you been spiritually spying on me? I would say since I was a child, or probably before I was born. B, how deep have you looked into my ancestry? The shits, what they can do, because I know what I can do. And when they combine all the shit that they've got over there, it blows me out of the water. I'm just one single dingle. And I'm telling you that remote viewing is very, very, very real because I can do it. And at the time of that approach, I was still battling my addiction, so I was still being controlled by entity. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. They were trying to catch me before I came up out of that dark night completely. Put me in a low enough state of surrender. See what I'm saying? I mean, when I tell you guys that I had everything taken from me, I had every single fucking thing I cared about taken from me. Everything that should have turned me to the dark. I'm talking about, I went to prison for shit I didn't do, alright? I lost my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single fucking thing that you could do to somebody was done to me. Hi, Big Mike. If you guys, if you feel guided and you want to go watch my testimony on my channel, I gave my testimony on this shit. And I spoke my truth. You know what? Because if you speak your truth, can't no other motherfucker try to do it for you. And there can't be any form of blackmail then. See what I'm saying? I have no shame about what happened to me in my journey because it literally took all that to put me in my purpose. I was asked to be in a lifestyle group with elites, and I was like, nah, bad vibes, all bad. In Arizona, absolutely L. Elon Musk was part of the elect, but he got kicked out yesterday. Hi, Big Mike. Love that you're back. My dad can too. Yes, I'm glad that I'm back too. I'm glad you're back too, Big Mike. How are you doing today? Well, my person true, she's strong and the realist know that. So glad that you are here. Me too, well, thank you. Thank you guys. My single dingle is stronger than all their secret groups and covens. They fucking hate how I overcome. They are used to people giving up. I don't fucking vow. Absolutely not. Ain't no bitch in my blood. You like I've seriously I have lost everything. Been kicked down. I just seen a big ass orb right there. I've been kicked down. I've been fucked up. But you know, all of it literally took all of that. It took all of that. And you want to know something else? There's not a damn thing that they can put me through now that I ain't already been through. So the little scare tactics and the whatever else that they can throw at me, it's not going to work. I need to do that as well in my story to heal as to what happened to me as well. Yes, L. Because when you speak your truth, that power that power is no longer being held over you. And it will activate your throat chakra fully. Take a woman of the universe to go through that and come back with nothing but love and light. Absolutely, TK. I came back out of there with my purpose and know what I'm here for. It's a goal for this year for many reasons. Elle, you can do it. And peace for all, absolutely. I used to sleep with the covers over myself since childhood because I was scared of what I inherited from my father. Good and well life lessons, yes. The continuation, right, Ah? The continuation. They tried to make me homeless and do all sorts of things. They did heart attack spells on me recently, Dawn. I was picking up on that heart stuff quite recently in the readings, especially on members, where on members, when I'm in these live chats and things, and everybody's on here, I'm picking up on everybody's energies, past, present, and future. So it's a little bit more calm down and quiet, and the energy can be isolated more. But yeah, I felt like I couldn't, like I was having a panic attack. Like I felt that the other day, Ragnarok. There was people watching, and they wonder why I'm still breathing. Where are you, Dawn? In a tin can? No, I'm no, I'm across the street on my bed. Yeah, I televise all of this from my woman cave downstairs. I'm glad, Big Mike. I'm glad you are all here. Glad I'm here too. I should have been dead a few times. I'm glad all you guys have made it too. The heart attack spells they did on me, their own coven members get the return, and it terrifies them. Yes, because when that shit don't work, they have to sacrifice one of their own, an innocent, right? You come after an innocent, so an innocent of yours must go. And you are innocent when you are not projecting and doing this shit out to people. They saw me as a nobody, a peasant, and prophesized in those days. My dad told me he's worried about my heart. That heart attack, feeling like anxiety and overwhelming sense of weight, and yet you know it's not a heart attack. Absolutely, Elle. She's in her shack. Yes, her she shack. I'm scared of the heart stuff because my dad died of his heart attack. Yeah, they send the bullshit out, and they try to, like I said, your energy centers, right? Spirits and entities are energy, pure energy. You are pure energy, and you have 7 major energy centers. Okay, It's important not to give out to the public your birth chart, period. Because now a motherfucker knows the first thing they attack is your first house, the house of yourself, so you don't know your identity, right? Absolutely. Then the second thing they go after your health, right? What's in your sixth house? Okay, then what they go after is your second house, your finances and shit, and it's a repetitive cycle. They sit and they hum da la 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 and whatever the fuck else they do, and they send this shit out to you. Unless you trust, unless you trust somebody wholeheartedly, do not. That is your Akashic records. Where you been, where you're going, and what your purpose is. Absolutely. You know, you're relinquishing over. It's like giving somebody your social security number. All those numbers are you. Okay, them degrees, the time of your birth, all of that, which is why they try. You know, when people can't get their birth chart or their birth records and shit, and they don't know the time, that's because everything is trying to be concealed from you, so you don't know who you are. I believe it. I surely do believe it because I feel I've been cursed for under attack at times, especially in the past. Yes, your soul. Unless you trust somebody with your soul, and you know that, listen, you know they don't have any reason to want to attack you or anything like that. Do not give people your birth chart. Okay. Yes. I am on my third life. Replace heart valve and also been way short on blood. Mikey, are you taking any extra iron supplements? Yeah, absolutely, Elle. You know, even me, you know, like I said, when I tell you guys, when I do birth charts, I am downloading your information through my vessel, through my chakra system. You know what I'm saying? And even with me, if you don't trust me with your soul, don't give me your birth chart information. You know what I'm saying? Listen, even on my worst, I don't view anybody as my enemy. But even if I don't care for you, I'm still gonna wish you love and light because I know that projected energy. When you do what I do, you have to remain in a place of neutrality. I don't know if you guys have ever heard me talk about that. I have to do shit neutral. When I do a cord cutting or I do something for somebody, I have to remain neutral because if you're not neutral, what can happen is what I send out can go very wrong. Very wrong. Big Mike, like you need a transfusion? Yes, vitamin C with zinc in one a day. Big Mike, I know this sounds so cliche, but eat you some liver, man. Eat you some liver. Get you some chicken livers. I don't really like beef liver and onions, but you know, the old folks were onto something there. Or eat you a bloody steak. Get you a steak cooked rare. And turmeric, take turmeric. Yes, Elle. Listen, turmeric is so good. I had trigger finger, okay, and carpal tunnel really bad, right? And it was my unhinged Aries energy. Also, when you don't get out in nature, okay, we are in a cubed box. Think about that all day long. Okay, we are in a cube. Not to mention the black cube, but the energy. Get out in earth. Take off your shoes and walk around. The more you can ground your energy, the less inflammation and things you'll have too. I need a confirmation. Can you read how someone has accessed my Akashic records? I'm being shown a person who did so. Tried to multiple times. Can you confirm with me someone baldish, a pastor? Trying. Give me a second, Ragnarok. What I do in my day? Ragnarok, it's not the pastor, it's the minions. It's the secondary and tertiary energies, right? It's the puppets, basically. The flying monkeys. It's like I said, when you're in a church and stuff like that, you know, most of them, you know, especially like, I ain't knocking nobody, but the Baptist, they sit in there and they talk about each other, and then what you're doing, words are spells, you're creating webs, okay? And the more people you get to chime in on that shit, the bigger the spiritual entity or attack becomes to a person. And they can be in there and they're praying for you. You know that old saying, that smart ass shit, oh, bless your heart. Exactly. No, bitch, bless yours. Fake being me, and I think they access my Akashic records. False Christ, essentially. Let me ask you this, Ragnarok. Does one of your family members attend this church or this congregation? L. No, bitch, bless yours. Remember when you said you felt someone does OMs, writing magic? That's me. I do it in Samsung Notes. Ishtar is my sister, and she told them Christ speaks through runes. Yes. People, you know, these churches, they want to make you think that Christ, right, human being Christ, it is the alchemical process that takes place in the body when you save yourself, right? Salvation is there for everybody, right? The second coming of Christ, right? These are awakenings. This is the first wave, the second wave, the third wave of awakening, right? Yeah, they try to keep you stuck, right? They try to keep you stuck, the alchemical process. They want you on drugs, okay? They want you codependent, and they want to make you think that you're crazy, okay? No, because all of those things will kill the Christos, right? Ishtar and Nana is my past life, Ragnarok. I was asking about a pastor I know about. I know Ragnarok, but it's not him directly. If he's praying for you, it's the flying monkeys. It's the congregation that's drumming this shit up, right? That way, it's not even coming from him directly. Those fake ass prayers that they do in there, okay, they can pray for you out loud all they want to, but what's your intention behind that? Exactly. Now we're on to something. Now what we got is a web. That's why I said that. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, bless yours. I know I'm blessed. But you aren't wrong about the Christos method. That is taught by Magi. Yes. Remember how I said it goes by your belief system, Ragnarok? You alchemize. The alchemists. I have eaten 2 big red steaks in the past 10 days, Dawn. Love steak and potato and salad. I do too, Big Mike. I do too. I do too. I used to like my steak well done, but when I got pregnant with my daughter, I guess I was low on iron, you know, and I started eating it blood. I'm talking about, yeah, I'm talking about I would dip my potato in it, sop it up with a roll and everything. Elle, you are so knowledgeable, Miss Dawn. Listen, it comes with all the freaking, it comes from walking in the brimstone, Elle. But I need not eat a ton. Me either, Elle. Me either. I'm always low on iron. Prenatal vitamins, Elle. Prenatal vitamins, but also make sure you take extra fiber or you eat fibrous foods like fresh fruit and like celery and stuff. Al the chemist. Yes. I was a very healthy vegan, then I got pregnant. See, there's some, when we start craving foods, there's something in that food that our body is needing, you know? Yeah. I felt claustrophobic. She mentioned how we in a box come outside. We are in a box. You know what I mean? The square. It's, you know, you would think the circle is eternal and it goes on, right? Why aren't our houses made into circles? Listen, I always thought about taking a corn silo and making a tower out of it and living in there. You have a script of iron pills, Mike? Nice. Make sure you take those. Orange juice will help you absorb them better too. Anything acidic or like tomato juice. I know Kabbalic word magic. I can see how they use my name Al and L into the words. Abracadabra means as I speak, I create. It's Aramaic. Yes. My throat chakra, right, Ragnarok? Trust the gut. Yes. I love fruit. And yes, I try to be all natural and supplements too. And my whole body out of whack these days. Everything changed after pregnant in 2018, 2019. It does. It changes your chemistry because you're housing another genetic DNA code, right? 2 years before trying for a baby, L, I can confirm. Is in a tin can and not a box. I'm not in a tin can, you guys. But my bedroom is an addition. So quite honestly, my bedroom, okay, so if you go downstairs, right, if you make a left, the basement is to the left. And if you go to the right, my bedroom is an addition. I love it down here. Listen, I'm a Scorpio. I like caves. And it's my sacred space. The iron will block you up if you let it. Yes. I want to do a juice cleanse. Yes, I do. You guys, I forgot all about this fucking smudge I have in the middle of my forehead. I love sacred spaces. Some people told me not to trust Riri, but she helped me a lot. She gives off Ishtar-like vibes. She knows what I want to do. She knows I'm trying to stop child trafficking. The Q is real. the 17. Aquarius energy. I worked lots. My body was stressed. Plus, I was drinking weekly. I needed the boost. Pomegranate and cherry juice are good for you. I love cherry juice. I'm from Oklahoma, and we used to eat a lot of pomegranates there, and we call them Chinese apples there. hmm Yes, pomegranate um, is a sacred fruit too, as well. Ragnarok, they want me to show you this painting. You ever try sweat the native sweat lodge? Yes, TK, yes. I've done peyote too. As you can see, the right, I come from the era of Taurus, right? The bull, which is ancient Egypt. I dream about this stuff all the time, all the time, all the time. It's like a home that you can't go back to physically, you know? Was the name Aisha? Aisha? My name is always a derivative of. You love that one, Elle? I'm working on the actual pyramids upstairs. It's not done. It's actually far from done. Yes, Big Mike. I sketch them and then I paint them. I'm actually doing a tarot card deck, but I've lost the last one that I sketched out was like a month ago. I haven't had any inspiration here lately. You know what I mean? I've been trying to get these messages out, and there's really no excuse, but yeah, I need some more inspiration. Yes, Ragnarok. I remember Egypt being from the bull as well. Yes. That's when the pharaohs, right? That's when the divine feminine wound really hit. These beautiful artsy things, yes. It's a good way to transmute the energy. When they send these attacks, it's a good way to transmute. Okay? Because when they send it and you're able to alchemize it, it's not sending it back out into the collective. See what I'm saying? Absolutely. This is art too, you guys. We're creating. We're all here to create. Thank you for keeping that to yourself, Dawn. My lust I'm trying to overcome. It's my last addiction. You know what, Ragnarok? I will never judge anybody. You know that. You know that. Ragnarok, my grandpa, I say this all the time, he prophesized over my life, right? He knew what my life held in store for me. And the very thing that I'm always sacrificing myself for is the very thing that keeps me stuck in my matrix, okay? It's a conundrum, and it has to do with children, right? So, Ragnarok, therein lies the big test that I will have, right? What do you do when you are the mother, right, Ragnarok? I love all you guys too. And that we can have this space. Oh, thank you so. I'm glad that you guys feel comfortable here. Like, absolutely. And just know that I will go down for my tribe. Yes, I will. It's I don't know if I will ever be able to overcome that part of my matrices, but you know, I hear you, Ragnarok. Yeah. You want to know what else, Ragnarok? I feel your heart breaking for me too. Y'all really do have a place in my heart, and for that I'm grateful. I love all of you guys. I really do, with every ounce of my being, um, and I mean that. I always say what I mean and mean what I say. I don't know how to be any other way, you guys. Just needed to get out of the house. I'm about to drive now. Appreciate you all. You're all beautiful and appreciated. I love you, TK. TK. It's something we deal with. It is. The restarting, right, Ragnarok? Yeah. Not many channels so full of love and light like yours, Dawn. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Elle. I appreciate that so much. I'm walking over here so I don't sound like I'm still in the tin can. Mike. You know what? I might just be mustering up some inspiration yet for these cards, these last 22 cards. I know I don't let my lust control me. I respect consent always, and the new gospel I'm writing is all about respecting consent. We the best love and light. Ragnarok, we're cross channeling here, right? Because that's what happens. She, okay, I'm talking about my oversoul, right now. Um, it's always a collection, right? The collection, and then the against the will, and then the reset and the restart, okay? And then the amnesia, and then the amnesia. TK, I want a copy. Yes, listen, I gotta figure out how to get these produced without having to, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to, like, I could do the Llewellyn or whatever, and they will, you know, pay, but also they will have their name stamped on my works, and I don't know how I feel about that. People need to share more, just not our birth charts. The deep sharing is healing for the speaker and the right one who hears it. Yes, awe. Yes, I want everybody to be their true, authentic self. If you, I told somebody that I work with out in the public that today, if you can't be who you are at your soul around me, there's an issue. There's an issue. What about Amazon, KDP, or whatever, Dawn? Listen, that's the part that I don't know about, like how to get them mass, like after, like do you just like upload them or what, Elle? Because honestly, I would like to get the, see how these are? Like, I mean, they're kind of rubbed raw at this point. But I like how they're the foiled edges. They don't have to be exactly like that. But I want to write a booklet. I want to have a booklet in a nice box like this. You know what I mean? They are exactly these cards, right? So they will fit perfect. They're this size. But I want to make a booklet for mine and all. Like, I want to write down the meetings and what they mean to me. What my, you know, what the ancestors, you know, because it's just not me that's creating these. And listen, so, you know, I would like them presented better than just the backs. I would like a nice back. But you guys, I made myself as the high priestess, you guys. Yeah. This is probably one of my favorite ones, too. Instead of the Wheel of Fortune, it's the Wheel of Fate. The Hermit. This is Salem. Temperance. And this is the Devil card in my tarot. The Chariot. Big Ben is the Tower. But yeah, so the Hierophant, instead of the regular religious doctrine, I did Thoth. But they are not done. My death card's really good. This was designed after the, what do they call that? The practitioner from Bohemian Grove. This is the Crossroads demon as the death, right? So this is the last one I think I sketched out, was the Hanged Man, the Hanged One. And I tried to be all-inclusive, right? All genders, all nationalities. You identify with the High Priestess, awe. TK, I love you. I like that. You should Ragnarok. Do you think you could self-publish? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't have the patience for that part of it. I really don't. Um, I don't. I'm be so honest with you. I'm more of just the creative. Anything spent online, like hours and things, I don't like. I hate it. I did it once. Yes, you upload. I didn't sell, but you just apply and it's then yours, like self-publishing. It is something to look at into with Amazon or maybe like Canva even. There's definitely a way, and if you need help, let me know. I can try to find some stuff out for you. That would be great. You know what? Mama D has done cards once. I can email her and ask if she has advice on how to do it. If you want, let me know. Absolutely. That would be great. That would be great, girls. That's funny. I identify with the High Priestess big time. I love them. Your own unique style, and they are awesome. Yes. And like I said, I would love to do a booklet with the meanings behind them. That deck right there, when I'm done, I was told to take them and charge them at a sacred place and only use them for myself. You know what I mean? That way there's no cross energies on them. I love you, TK. You're amazing. How you draw that horse, that was awesome. They are amazing. Thank you. Listen, it's really hard to they're so small, right? Like trying to fit all of that on a tiny card is crazy. I said I'd help her do that. TK, yes, to get a copy. I'll try to remember what I did when I was looking into all that myself at dawn. Yes. Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have the patience for that part. I really don't. I'm just being honest. You know, it's kind of like how I always tell TK, you know, about the combining technology with spirituality, using technology, right? What are you on there for? You know what I'm saying? When you combine those two, um, it can be dangerous and it can be very enlightening. So, you know, yeah, you know, the community, right? Each person plays their own unique, specific role, you know? If I do it for someone else, it's actually helping me laugh out loud. I need a push. See, and that's what I'm saying. We all play our, you know, we all bring our own unique thing, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Everybody has gifts. Every single person has a gift. Even if they're not aware of it, they do. Would turn on them. Yes. So Ragnarok, think about the 144, right? Think about the pairs, okay? The pairs are the twin flames, right? The twin flame initiates. Those pairs are each strand of DNA, right? If you think about them in the human 3D aspect. Okay, so in the end, somebody has to be the mother of those, right? Instead of enslaving, I liberated. Absolutely. Absolutely, which is why I'm not on a twin flame journey. It's like having a bunch of bunk beds or one single bed, one queen size bed, right? Same, no twin flame journey here. Absolutely not. I know exactly what you're talking about, Raggy. For lots of lovin'. For lots. McLovin. L. McLovin. One of my coworkers, I got off like 30 minutes early today. He's like, "What are you gonna go home and do?" I said, "Finger pop my asshole." And he was like, "What?" Oh Lord. Finger popping each other's assholes. Yeah, I did. My mouth has no filter. I can have a filter. I do know how to translate when I'm out in public, but for what? For what? He did. It took him aback. His little tan, bearded skin turned red. It is silly, Ragnarok. It is silly, but you know what? It made him laugh and it made me laugh, so yeah. It helps transmute a lot of the darkness the laughter does, Ragnarok. Yep. Yep. Turned down for what? I have no shame. You guys, you want to know what else? I don't know what embarrassment is, but I feel embarrassment for other people, but not for self. Laughing is the best medicine for real. The divine comedian. I was a pervert, somewhat a super freak. I'm already knowing, Raggy. I'm already knowing. Yep. The you know, the free love movement. Um, you know, in the 70s, they may have had it a little twisted, may have maybe took it a little bit overboard, but the real root of it is love should be given without expectation, and without strings attached, right? The divine comedian, yes. The Heyoka empath, the divine comedian. The natives call it the Heyoka, right? Um, yeah. Yeah. There would be, think of a world without like, there would, without that, and that is the trickster energy in its highest form. Um, yeah, that's the trickster energy. That's that mercurial energy in a highest form. Okay. Think about like, think of Cat Williams, think of Robin Williams, think of, all the people that make us laugh. And the truth of the matter is all of them people have had great sorrow. Okay, so they know what the value of laughter is. Okay, and when you can laugh at this fucking place, it's the perversion of the idea. When you can laugh at this place, you're doing it. Some people were shocked and asked me if I would be zen about BDSM levels of things. Even though I am, I told them if consent is there, have fun. Absolutely. It's yes, and you know what else? The group starts on an energetic level first. People don't realize how long that it took to manifest into the physical 3D realm. So long before that would happen, it's far worse on an energetic plane first, on a spiritual plane. Yes. Yes, you are. No, Raggy's not. Uh, the vessel anyway, because we all hold both energies, Big Mike. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies within. Hmm. Big Mike. All I got was Nicki Minaj in my head. What is it? Tell me how big is you? I can't remember what she said. Yes, Raggy. Oh my, I am the worst. Laugh mask. I be saying he and she and he with names. But I should know that my fave Uber driver, he's like my driver. His name is similar. My bad. I have an androgynous nature. I've lived as a woman before. I don't feel feminine. You not just a man, you the man, Ragnarok. You know, interesting enough, I have never had a life as a man. I'm always all feminine. But in my birth chart, I'm mostly fire energy. Even though I'm a water sign, I have 7 fire placements, and that's considered masculine energy. So if you want to go by my birth chart, I have more masculine energy than I do feminine energy. And that's because I am in a male industry, if you catch my drift. I love it. I think at Ragnarok, is this a good thing? Yes. It's like it's the Christ consciousness. It's like Christ and Sophia, or a Christ and Mary Magdalene. L. Yep. I needed all that big dick energy, L, so that I could you know, fight this toxic patriarchy. I feel like my mind is much more like a dude. Oh, I love it. I have a lot of Christ brides. All of the souls I've wedded in many past lives. Dawn is one as well. It's crazy. When you start downloading your past lives, you guys, I love nerd ropes. That's my favorite candy. Random as fuck, I know. Your Akashic Records, L. This is why I told you to safeguard your birth chart. Your Akashic Records are all of your lives, right? He loves nerds. Aw, they're my favorite, but they gotta be either the nerd ropes or the nerd clusters. I'll eat the regular ones too, but I got spoiled on the ropes. Me too. Elle, you remind me of my daughter in a way. My daughter's a Virgo, and she'll answer me, and she always says, "Yes, ma'am." I'm so proud of her. She's going into the military, you guys. She took her oath like 2 months ago, and she's going into the mortuary department. Yep. When you say yes, ma'am, yep. I'm hearing my daughter there. TK. Yeah, she's beautiful. I wish if I wasn't on my phone right now, I would show you guys a picture of her. She just went to she sent me a picture of her and her friends in a little video. She went to shit. Um, who the hell sings Street Runner? I think Big Baby was there. Rod Wave, that's where she went. Yeah. Let's adopt them, my person. Let's. I still have baby fever, y'all. If that's what she feels called to do. Very proud mama, I'm sure, absolutely. I told her that she's going to be doing in the 3D plane or the 3D perspective what I do in the spiritual, right? She's still going to work with passed over, right? Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. It actually makes my soul smile to hear about your daughter. Aw, thanks, aw. Adopt us. Yes. Get you all on my res and we get a big house. Yes, TK. TK, I'm down. TK, I'm down. Listen, my baby's grown. We can start it all. Kicking it off, TK. Kicking it off with moccasins. No, I'm not pregnant, but I do have baby fever. Like, and I've been dreaming about babies a lot, and I've been seeing a lot of babies out in the world, and it's just like giving me baby fever. I can be a baby. Maybe that you. No, baby. No, baby, no, baby. I do have, listen, I still can have kids, though. I got the one tube, but that tube is a beast. I dare you all, we do it. I want to go casino with my new mama. Mama. Listen. Mama. Mama. That's pushing the button and sucking the titty at the same time. Wee, baby. The idea that Christ comes back for his wife, the wife is the world. Basically, yes, there is an actual second coming. I'm back, and many do know that. I'm the groom. I'm kind of like Shrek, though. At least you're not Lord Farquaad. Me and LB Casino, day. I love you guys. Squirt. Tyson Bison. Think Shrek in the sense of like being a hermit. Absolutely, I'm a hermit too. We the best weird family ever. Yeah. Instead of the proud family, we got the weird family sewed up. I could be your all's baby daddy, Big Mike says. Big Mike, boy, how big is you? Be like Mike, he has all the mamas. It's my baby daddy, he know. I want child support. I can't. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. Basically, all I would want in a baby daddy is for a good dad, right? I'm so introvert too. All of us be sister wives and shit. Oh, fuck knows, not that sister wife bullshit. It takes a community dig. Hell no. But a Pisces in the streets, laugh out loud. All you could ask for in a baby daddy is to be a good one. Yes. Love and support. Love and real support for your child. Not, that's it. Did everyone marry Kane B and I missed it? Listen, I'm just after the nerds, Heather. We're not going to Idaho. Fuck losing signal now. TK, I hear you. I'm down. Just call us best friend wives. Where are we driving to, Miss Ma'am? At TK? Yes, yep. That happened to me 2 times tonight. I came to car wash, L. I'm after the guitar lessons. I want that stash of nerds. Cha-ching. Ting, tang, walla walla bing bang. Oh, shit. And then she shrunk her head, dipping and ducking, dipping and ducking, dodging too. Have to Tyson Bison. All right, y'all. I hate to do it, but I got to lay my head on my pillow and get some Z's. Try to anyway. I'm so glad I got my dose of laughter tonight. Absolutely. I love how my head feels like there's a light bulb in it. The lights is shining, baby. The lights is a shining. She coming to me portaling. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Spread them, TK. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for spending another night listening to me talking my shit. Me and the guides. Let's go dream. Yes. Let's go. The L's got the flashlight. I love you guys too. I love you guys too. I'll be back probably tomorrow with some more downloads. Right. Scorpio got done, obviously, because I've been channeling for the last couple of days, but also the moon is also in Scorpio. Those transital readings, come back to them over time, right? Especially the Venus hasn't shifted into Pisces yet, but it'll be there again. It takes Venus like 3 weeks to circle through a sign unless she's in retrograde. But I can't wait for everybody to come back to that reading for the next cycle. And yeah, so even the readings like this, like come back to it next month and see how it's hitting when the moon's in Scorpio. Yeah. There's always a reason to the madness, even when the motherfucker don't know it. I love you guys. I did too. I enjoyed you guys' company too. We shine bright. I'll probably be live tomorrow sometime, nighttime. I will watch the start of this one too. I'll be looking for you. Love you guys. You're welcome. I'm going to draw you an evil eye, L. Yes. Whee! All right, you guys. I love you guys. Peace, love, and light.